the one person who could play Victor Von Doom.
Energy, I need that energy. Give me that energy. I need that energy. Give me that energy. I need that energy. Give me that energy. I need that energy. Yeah.
Oh damn! I forgot my drink in the house, but it's all good, man.
We're back.
We are back, dog.
This is the above the multiverse with Adrian Blest, Avery Harden.
Yep.
And I was too harsh on
Deadpool.
I'm so sorry, everybody.
I'm a dog person.
Everybody that watched and you were like, "What is this guy talk about?" Listen, I know we're just gonna get into it right away, but we didn't have no connection to what's happening in MCU. That's why the rating was so low. But now, what they do?
Oh, San Diego Comic-Con happened. That's what happened.
And they announced that, okay, now we're moving forward with everything that we need to know about the MCU. And now I can look at Deadpool and Wolverine and be like, okay, that was a phenomenal, only that, you know what I mean, just that, the X-Men, not saying goodbye to the old X-Men. It was fun. Like, I was so critical because they didn't give us what happens next, which Marvel should always do, or not should always do. I shouldn't say should always do. You've always done that. So when you didn't do this on the biggest movie, it pissed me off.
You know what? It seems like they didn't have clarity of where they wanted to go. Like, they didn't have a finish line. And I think with Avengers, they had a finish line, and with Endgame, they had a finish line. And so they built up to that, or they were introducing stuff. They saw their individual stories, they saw their thing, but they were all going towards this thing that they knew was going to happen. I think they kind of know what's going to happen with this one, but they keep switching directors and act like, you know what I mean? They just secured the Russo brothers, which if the Russo brothers are going to have like creative control of these movies, then that means that they just got it.
Yeah.
You know, which means that that Marvel doesn't necessarily know exactly what they're building to. They kind of had an idea. They had Kang. They had that whole thing, right?
Yeah.
But then,
which is also another thing that we gotta talk about.
Yeah.
Because you hit me with that video, which is a phenomenal video.
Yeah. Oh, Godfrey's.
We'll
phenomenal
talk about video.
That
I didn't even think about that. I was like, oh yeah, that's true.
We're gonna talk about Godfrey. I should download that. I'll download that.
Shout out Godfrey, man. That was a famous video.
But yeah, Godfrey's dope, dude. I really like Godfrey. Anyways, they didn't have a clear image or idea of where they were trying to go with these movies because everything was in flux, right? Everything's changing. Who's the director? Who's the writers? This is happening. That's happening. Kang's happening. Oh, wait, Kang's not happening. Oh, wait, are we bringing Kang back? No, Kang's not coming back. It's just like this whole thing that everything's been like the writer's strike, COVID, just like it's a ton of stuff that happened in this phases of movies after Endgame. AE, as we call it in the streets instead of BC, you know? AE, after Endgame.
After Endgame, yeah.
And after that, man, it's just been like in flux, right? So I think because they didn't have a clear vision, it's been harder to really make a great show or something that's going to connect because I don't know. Some of the shows were so good, some of the shows were bad, right? But
everything from
but as far as connection
everything, everything after home after what's it called? Spider-Man Home Alone?
Yeah.
Home Alone.
Or not Home Alone. It's a different movie.
Spider-Man Home Alone. Everything after Spider-Man
Far From Home?
Far From Home. The one with everybody, all the Spider-Man.
Yeah, or No Way Home.
No Way Home. There we go. Everything after that movie, it felt like it was setting up.
Yeah.
But you didn't even know where you were setting up.
Yeah.
Like, all right, and then it was like
it just opened up the Pandora's box of all these things that happened.
And then it was like, okay, we're setting up for Kang.
Yeah.
And then obviously Jonathan Majors did what that little situation, and then I felt like at that moment, life went crazy at Marvel.
Yeah.
They didn't know what to do.
Maybe the Multiverse Saga isn't the greatest thing.
Yeah.
You know, like I wanted to be a big supporter of it and I liked it, but now that I'm thinking about it, now that we're talking about it, it feels almost like it because they all had to play in this one sandbox when like the first Endgame stuff, right? It was really, or before Endgame, BE, you know?
BE, yeah.
BE, they had all this like they could only really be on Earth. right? It was very contained. It was just like
Yeah.
Earth. So everything's happening on Earth.
Yeah.
Maybe it's not happening at the same time, same place, but it's happening on Earth.
And when something came to Earth,
It was from space. It was like space.
It was it was a big deal.
Yeah.
Now you're in different realms.
Yeah. It's like, and we as humans can't really comprehend that. We pretend to comprehend that. We like the idea of it, but the aspect of it in reality is way too much for us to comprehend because we've never experienced different realms. We don't know how it is to live in different realms. No one has. No one's going back and forth and doing this, and we're not changing ideas with different realms. Like, that's not a thing. So yet, but it's incomprehensible, and it makes it messy. It makes everything messy, right? It makes the MCU messy because now you're introducing if this movie's bad, that happened on Earth 6352111, and it's like, okay, well, I don't know. It's big. I'm sure it's cool in the comics, and I know it's cool in the comics. It works in the comics, but on this, it's just, I don't know, kind of made it sloppy. And with no end direction, right? No end game, in sight. They had like Secret Wars, but they just changed it again. So for just recently, and this is after all these movies have come out. So if they change it this week, their end picture, that means that all these people were shooting for something else, and now it's like it doesn't make sense.
And that was my biggest beef with Deadpool and Wolverine, which you could have just cut everything off. F the multiverse, set something else up for the Avengers Secret Wars.
What's after this?
Like,
what's next after this?
Brave New
Captain
World.
America.
Yeah. Which is still which
will be more grounded, so that's gonna bring people back in.
Yeah. And
Harrison Ford is Red Hulk.
Yes, and I swear to you, I'm gonna be excited for this movie. But I'm gonna just say this now: if y'all don't tie in anything that has to do with Eternals, I'm gonna be pissed, bro.
They already showed it in the trailer.
No. Tiamat, that's fine. But it was like, all right, let's
like the actual Eternals are in it?
let's finish that. Like, just kill it off. Like, I don't know how you would do it, but just
kill it off.
We don't even want anything to do with that anymore. So just tell us, like, this is it. We're not gonna talk about Eternals anymore. Like, just give us that, because I feel like you're running away from that. You made a mistake and you're trying to hide it under the rug. Like, we won't see it, bro. Like, no, we need to know like what's happening with this situation.
I'm so mad at it because I really actually liked the Eternals. So
I enjoyed it too.
I liked it. I thought it was cool. It was artful. It was cool powers. The way that things are done were awesome. It was
the
great
only
concepts,
stupid thing that I would say is, the problem isn't big enough for the Eternals. But it's like, bro, Tiamat is in the Earth. Like, that is important. That's a celestial. All the other celestials are just gonna be like, oh yeah, well, they could just use all that. It's fine. You know what I mean? I don't know, bro. I don't know, man. You guys pissed me off.
Yeah.
You guys pissed me off, and I just need answers. But I mean, I guess we're gonna get them.
We're gonna get them. Brave New World's gonna give it to us, and we got some answers over the weekend, guys, because San Diego Comic-Con happened, which I've been trying to get into for the last 4 years, and it's like impossible. I don't know why it's so hard.
Is it?
It is. Every time I try to, you have to be in
a couple people went that I know that don't have that type of vibe.
You have to if you're returning, you get first dibs. And then if you're new, you have to get into like a weight room at a certain day at a certain time to try to buy the tickets and secure it, and you have to be in the weight room like to get it. And then and every time I've gone, it's like sold out. Or like hard to get, or like my internet takes like 2 hours, and I'm just like, what's going on? And I have to leave, and it's like, it's so hard.
Because I've seen a couple people that I know that are just they're not diehard, comic book or I just know that they got the tickets, and I'm like,
I think that's part of our podcast journey, right? Is this whole thing, we've been doing this. We've only really been doing it for a year, It's not that, like, we're in it, but we're still in the very beginning of this whole thing, right? Imagine, like Tom Segura and them who have been doing this for, like, 15, 20 years. Jim, we're in the very, like, precipice of what we're capable of with this podcast. Yeah. And, I think our journey will be to get to Comic-Con and do like live coverage, do a live podcast at Comic-Con or something. That'd be so sick, dude. And have people in the audience like asking us questions about Marvel and what we think in movies. I mean, that's like the dream, right? But that'd be so sick.
That'd be lit.
Yeah.
That'd be lit.
And we just have you seen like the 85 South show?
Manifestation.
Yeah, they're on the couch
on stage, just kind of doing their thing. Yeah.
Anyways, that's the goal. That's the dream. But San Diego Comic-Con happened, right? And it was very, very dope because we got some huge reveals, and I wish that we would have been there for it, but whatever. It is what it is. they talked about, well, one, I mean, the elephant in the room, right? Let's just fucking talk about that. Robert Downey Jr. is back. The Russo brothers are back. And now Robert Downey Jr. is playing Dr. Doom, which is crazy because if you guys know, that's like everyone's favorite villain. If you're a real Marvel person, like your favorite person is Dr. Doom. He's fucking crazy, dude. He's just insane. The craziest villain, obsessed with just as much power as he can possibly get. And he is wild. So, Dr. Doom is the one character that everyone was like, who is it going to be? Who's going to be? It's revealed that it's going to be Robert Downey Jr.
Which is crazy because a lot of people have their opinions on it.
Yeah.
Like Shank.
Noticed. Yeah.
Shank, and then a lot of people on TikTok. Like,
oh, dude, it's been all over my Twitter, my Instagram, TikTok.
And I'm gonna be 100,000% honest, dude. I don't mind it. Like,
yeah.
Like, what do you like? What do you? I don't know why everybody's pissed. Like, it's like,
look.
like me personally, and like this is maybe this is because I'm not a comic book guy. Maybe I'm a MCU live action guy. So I'm like thinking about Victor Von Doom and how everybody's talking about him. I don't know that version. I only know the two versions in the Fox universe. I only know those, and it's like they were cool, but they're not Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, like, one, Robert Downey Jr. is an amazing actor, right? A beast, right? So it's like, okay, that's one. And two, it's like, all right, this is the multiverse. So let's see Tony Stark, or, you know, I mean, maybe it's Tony Stark. I don't know. Maybe it's, you know, I don't know. But like, let's see the multiverse happen in real time. This is what we want, right?
Yeah.
Like, you know, this is the best alternative to killing off Kang. I don't know how you kill him off without even killing him off in the real thing. But this is the best. I feel like this is the best alternative. Now, people are talking about the actors, and I'm like,
Ooh.
People talk about having different actors play him. Like, I think Shank said Killian, the dude who plays in Oppenheimer.
Oh yeah, playing Dr. Doom.
Dr. Doom.
Yeah, I mean that's who people wanted.
But it's like,
Cillian Murphy.
It's like, come on, man. Like,
yeah,
Robert Downey Jr. is gonna give you that. He's gonna give you that acting, dog.
Yes. Okay, let me say this. Trust in the Russo brothers. Trust in Kevin Feige.
Yeah. That was my biggest thing too.
Yeah.
My bad.
No, go ahead.
So like, yeah, because the Russo brothers are a part of it.
Yeah.
Here.
Yeah, exactly.
Here, bro. I don't even care.
Because if you guys
I don't even care because they're beast, bro.
This is what you have to do. Like, when you guys are looking at your opinions on who you're getting stuff from and you're mad about stuff, like, you have to see the full story. I think one of the best channels on YouTube that I love to watch, and I've been showing Avery for a long time, right, is Comics Explained.
Oh yeah.
With Rob. Shout out to Rob. Comics Explained. He's the shit. He's so dope. And when news like this happens and comes out, the first person I want to hear from is him, because he's like the comic guy. Been reading comics his whole entire life, you know. So I'm like, okay, cool. Like, I want to hear what he says. And he did like this whole thing where he broke down different stories of where it could happen and where it could go. Yeah. And I was like, this is dope, dude. So I think that, one, trust in Russo brothers, trust in Marvel with this. Now we have an endgame. Now we have a final picture, right? We have the Russo brothers doing this, which is the best possible outcome for what we would to clean up the MCU, right? We thought Deadpool was Marvel Jesus, but the Russo brothers are the son, the Father and the Holy Spirit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they're the Son, Father, and the Holy Spirit.
I see. Side note, bro.
Go.
Dude, there's a lot of TikTok Christians that are pissed at Deadpool.
For what?
Yeah,
of course. What though?
Because they said he's the Marvel Jesus stuff. And
my God.
I'm like, bro, like, do you understand? That's okay. And listen, everybody. I grew up in church. I'm still a Christian and everything. So it didn't bother me because technically they're paying homage to Jesus.
Yeah.
Jesus was the savior of the world. He's basically said he's not. I don't think he's. In my personal opinion, I don't think he's mocking. He's like paying homage, like, oh, yo, that is the biggest savior of the world. I'm gonna be the biggest savior of this Marvel universe, Marvel Cinematic Universe thing. So it's like, I didn't feel away, but it was a lot of TikTok people are like, I walked out after 30 minutes, and it's like, why did you even go see it? He said what was even in the trailer. But yeah, I don't know.
The difference in stuff,
crazy, bro.
right? You just pointed out by saying that the difference in life and the secret to life maybe is perception, right? Because your was people hear that and they perceive it in a negative way. They hear Jesus and automatically are like, they're talking about Jesus. That's bad. Like in a movie, like But then there's other people who are like you, who are like, oh, dope. They're talking about Jesus, like the savior of like everything, right? So like that's cool. Like they're making it like it's all perspective.
Because I mean, I grew up in church, so like I know how things work, right? So like my thing, like if I'm a Christian, right? Like somebody goes to church all the time, and I'm like, I need to get the soul saved, right? I need to get the soul, you know what I mean? I'm just like, just fire on God for God, you know? If I'm like that and I hear somebody say, oh, I am MarveL Jesus, my brain will be like, oh, damn, he's talking about Jesus. Like, dude, people who don't know Jesus are going to be like, what does he mean about MarveL Jesus? Then go and see the story. That's what you want, and the whole purpose of the thing.
Yeah,
that's what you want. So I'm like, I don't know. I didn't get the whole outrage with that, because it was a big outrage on TikTok, bro.
That's crazy.
Like,
I didn't think about it like that, but that is very true.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? But that's what I'm saying. But I grew up in church, and you know what I mean? I'm from the hood. I live this life that's not perfectly Christian, you know, walk, you know, so I see things differently than somebody else would see them.
Yeah.
Like those people are, I'm pretty sure, what's the word? It's a word. I'm pretty sure it's like closed or like blinded, or it's a word. Damn, like, but I'm
closed-minded.
They're enclosed. They're enclosed to what they believe. Like they, you know, their views is their views. They don't have an open mind. You know, so I don't know. I feel like you have to, like, you know, we live in this world, bro. You gotta like investigate stuff, bro. Even if it, you know, might shake what you believe a little bit. Like you gotta be like, hey, let me make sure that's 100% not right. You know what I mean? But that's a whole different podcast topic.
No, you're good. But I mean, you're right though. It's all about perspective, and it's funny. It's interesting that people get mad. I mean, who cares that they're going to see the movie? So
they definitely,
or they're not seeing the movie. They're just seeing the trailers and they're getting mad about that. So who cares? Regardless, the one thing I've been like, I want to say about Deadpool, I want to go see it. We're going to go see it again on Thursday, tomorrow, if I have a chance. I want to go see it with some of my friends again. People who haven't seen it, and then me who has seen it. I want to see it again to really see if I really loved it or if I really didn't like it. You know, I think I was so into like trying to figure out what's going to happen and what it's going to connect, and like, this is it, like, this is the solution, we've been waiting for it, like, oh, is it going to happen, oh, this is funny, this is dope, and then towards the end I was like, wait, that's it, like, nothing happened, right? So I think now, knowing that, I can go into it and have a little more fun, but we'll see. I mean, I was maybe a little too harsh on it too, but also, I don't know, it's got mixed reviews, so we'll see. But San Diego Comic-Con, let's talk about that real quick.
I've only seen good stuff, but the good stuff is from people who are not like us, who are like they only seen Infinity War and Endgame. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the only people I see that's like, oh, it's a 10 out of 10. It's the best movie ever, because this is the first one, or maybe the second or third one that they've seen since then.
Yeah, it's hard,
and they're like,
because,
oh, you know, Marvel has sucked before. Like, it's been trash.
It's so hard, dude, because like, even like Acolyte, dude, like, people were so mad about. I thought Acolyte was such a good show, and people who like are diehard Star Wars fans all hate it. It's gotten so bad reviews. It's like, you know, so it sucks, because me as a person, I see a show like that and I'm like, that was fucking dope, bro. I love that show. That was so sick. But I'm one person, and then all this group who are that more outspoken people, right? I'm not gonna go out there and be like, dude, I love this show, like, it was crazy. I'm not posting about it. I talk about it on the podcast, right? I tell people when I see them, dude, this show's good. But the bigger audience and the bigger word and the bigger thing is, oh, it sucks, it's the worst movie ever, or the worst show ever. So, and they're gonna drop the rankings on it, so the numbers are fucked, right? Because the people who hate it are gonna go out more than the people who love it, and then like that, now when the studio looks back at it, they're gonna be like, oh, it did terrible, people hated it, we're not gonna do another season. Yeah. Even though in reality, this was a great fucking show, dude. Like, it was a good show. I loved it. I thought it was so cool, so original, so much fun. Like, I loved it more than a lot of other Star Wars projects. So like, it's just interesting that like that happens. It's the same thing with MCU stuff, right? Like, it's just like people go into like Eternals, dude. people like talk like Eternals is like the biggest mistake that happened on Earth. I'm like, dude, that was a good movie. Like, chill, dude. Like, what is your problem? It's not. That was fun. It was original. It was different. Like, we've never seen a story like that in the MCU. Like,
good,
it was
man. I don't know
cool,
what people
man.
talk about.
Like, yeah, like there's fucking aliens that like shapeshift into things like the deviants. Like, it's cool. Maybe it's not exactly how you wanted it from the comics, how you pictured in your head when you read it, and when you were 7, you know. But who cares, dude? If you want to make it like that, then you get $7 billion and make a movie, dude. Like, it's just, that's what it is. If you have the creativity to do it, you're the person in charge. So it kind of sucks because even thinking to us as creatives, right? It's like sometimes I want to make something that, and I know I should just make stuff for me, but like that's where I always get in conflict with myself with my music and why I put my stuff off so much, because I'm like, oh, I like this, but then I don't know if they're gonna like this or that's gonna like it, or is it gonna appeal to this, or is it gonna play it. And then I start thinking like, but should I even do it? And then it's just like I end up not doing it, and then I'm just like, whatever, move on to the next thing, right? And it's just like that. Those kind of things stop us, and it sucks that the majority of these people, we have to rely on them to get us to.
No, I mean you're 100% right, because
get things done.
Because there's a few dystopian like movies that I like. Like I like those dystopian movies like The Hunger Games. Like I love those movies. But like a movie like Maze Runner, and it's another movie called like Divergent. Those two, like, they didn't perform well, and it was like, dang, like that. I love those movies, and I thought all those movies were cool, but I'm only one person. Now everybody else is like, oh, there's wax, and now it isn't coming to fruition because everybody was kind of down in it, and it's like, dang, dude, like that kind of sucks, because like who do you please? Like, you gotta please.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, who do you make the audience
I think that's
for?
why music is so dope, in my opinion, because it's such a, oh, this dude sucks or this person sucks, and it's like, so what? Like, I got the people who like me. I don't really care about you guys because you guys are not gonna pay my bills. Those people will pay my bills for sure. Like us, fool. Like we got our thing. We don't have any haters yet, but like we got people that
we need some haters.
We got people who like us, so like we're gonna keep going for them. You know, I think it's like anything, but like I think Marvel, even though like they have,
you get to a certain point where it's like at Marvel, where it's like you have to perform, like you have to sell out, you have to be the thing. But it's doing it though. Deadpool's doing his thing.
Yeah, but I'm saying, but the thing is, like, even though they've been having like some boo-boo stuff, we still went. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of people who didn't see the Marvels. Bro, we saw the Marvels, bro. There's a plethora of people who didn't see Secret Invasion. We saw Secret Invasion.
Every weekend.
We didn't even like Secret Invasion.
Every Wednesday.
I mean, well, we didn't like the second half of Secret Invasion. And, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like Marvel is still gonna do it regardless of everybody's stupid opinion. Now, on the scale, I feel like on the scale that they do, like Endgame, I don't know how many times they can do that, because I feel like Deadpool is that.
Every like 10 years.
I mean, well, Deadpool was that.
Yeah.
And then Endgame was when?
But Deadpool's only part of it. It's Secret Invasion, or Secret Wars, and all that stuff is like that. You know, we're still in the middle of it.
Yeah. Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Like technically, like we did the like. You know, like it was 3 phases. I think we're like on phase, or like there was 3 phases, right? And then 6. I don't know. I think we're, anyways. I don't know. We're in like the midst of it still. Like we're still in the like where those first movies were coming out for like before they got to Endgame. So, you know, we're good. We're in a good spot. We just have to keep working with it. But we are on a good track because, yes, Brave New World's coming out, all that stuff. But Comic-Con happened, and at Comic-Con, they announced Robert Downey Jr. as the guy coming back for Secret Invasion and all that stuff. I haven't watched the interviews yet. I should watch the interviews, and I should watch the stuff with Russo brothers and see what they said. See what Kevin Feige and all them said. I just haven't had a chance. But that happened. They brought out the cast for Fantastic Four, which is cool, and they start filming this, I think, this week. So that's gonna be dope. Like, I'm really excited to see. They seem like they have a really good like banter with each other and kinship, and at least for sure, like Pedro Pascal and the May and Mrs. Fantastic, like they're really good. Have like good chemistry together, so I like that from what I've seen on the, like behind it or the red carpet and all this, or Comic-Con, I guess. That seems dope. I have the guy from the Bears in it, which I really like. That guy from the Bear. I don't know if you've seen the Bear, but the Bear's good.
I've heard about it.
It's good.
He's the main actor?
No, he's his like cousin.
Okay.
But he's like a co-star. He's really good.
Oh,
so
wait,
he's playing the Thing, I think.
It's the that's the guy who's in Stranger Things, right?
I don't know.
I think I saw him.
I don't know.
He plays in Stranger Things, but
I've never watched Stranger Things, but I mean, I watched like the first like season, I think. But
What?
that's it. Yeah. It doesn't appeal to me. I don't care about that. I hate little kids. I hate little kids like stuff. Like I mean, not I like kids as in like if I had a kid, it'd be nice.
Dude, Stranger Things
and
is
that sounded
good,
weird.
bro.
Like you know what I mean. But if I had a kid, it would be my kid.
Dude.
But movies with kids and stuff, I'm like I don't really care unless it's like Sandlot,
Hey.
Stranger Things.
Stranger
I'm like,
Things. Hey, we gotta put Dre on. Stranger Things is fire,
relate
bro.
to me. I'm way past kid age. Like it doesn't relate to me. I'm just like it seems too kiddish for me. It seems too like I don't know.
Nah,
like ET-ish. Like you know, like I don't know.
It has what you love, like
I know,
monsters and ghoul and
yeah.
freaking.
The stuff looks cool from it, but
Yeah.
yeah,
All right.
not into it.
Fair enough.
Not into it.
But
If
yeah,
it was-
man,
yeah.
I'm excited. I'm excited. So we got that, and then we also got sexy Florence Pugh with Thunderbolts, man, looking so good, bro. I cannot wait to
And
that
Red Guardian
movie.
came out with them. Like all of them came out for that one. That was dope.
Yeah,
Sebastian Stan was there.
I cannot wait for that, bro. I think that's.
gonna be good.
I think that's gonna be like. I think that's gonna be a really dope, grounded one.
Yeah. Hopefully, yeah.
Because
No,
you got,
for sure.
Cause you got the dude from Stranger Things, Red Guardian. Yeah, him, and then you got Florence Pugh. I don't even know. I don't know too much. Oh, Bucky.
Sebastian Stan, Bucky.
Yeah, so
Taskmaster, from Black Widow.
Oh, yeah.
is gonna be in it.
The girl from
Ant-Man, Ghost.
Ghost, yeah.
And
She's
also,
pretty too. I like her.
Also,
She was good.
your guy, John Wilson or whatever, the new Captain America guy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe.
Which is
is he on the team or is he somebody we're gonna hate?
he's on the team.
Oh, really?
But he's the Thunderbolts. So the Thunderbolts are almost like a Suicide Squad style
Yeah,
type
but
of
Florence
shit.
Pugh and
Yeah, they're all bad. Like they're assassins, dude. They're all bad people. Look at
they're good. Florence Pugh.
Florence
Pugh
Are they though?
and,
They're
and,
all assassins.
And Red, what is his name?
Red Guardian.
They were good with Black Widow. Now John, stupid.
But they were still on the run with like they didn't go and like work with the Avengers. Like they went and they were kind of still hiding out and stuff. They're not like good people. They're Russian government spies who kill people. They have a record. They have a past. The Red Room, all that stuff, right? That they are all assassins. Bucky, he's good, but he's also an assassin. He can't really do anything with his life. Red Guardian, Black Widow, Taskmaster, Ghost.
Yeah.
It's all bad people,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
And then John Wilson, dude,
Yeah.
Captain America.
Yeah,
Dude.
yeah, okay,
These are all like, I don't know if his name is John Wilson, but whatever.
Okay.
That's why I like to think of him. So it's just all that, and they're run by what's her name, Valentina de Fontaine.
So I mean, they haven't told the plot, but I'm assuming that they're gonna definitely try to piece up with Captain America.
So I think I don't know. I think they just showed like maybe a trailer or something. I mean, like I think that's the thing at Comic-Con, they show like exclusive footage and trailers and stuff, but it didn't leak. I don't know.
Who's grounded superheroes now? Captain America, Miss Marvel. Oh no, she's grounded. I'll say she's grounded.
Spider-Man. Well, I mean, she's working for Marvel, so she's
Hawkeye, and the little girl Hawkeye.
yeah. All the Young Avengers, which still has never been a thing and still never been talked about. Like whatever happened to that? That's crazy, dude.
Dude, Marvel is exhausted right now, bro.
Yeah, that's so crazy.
And
They open so many things.
And you know what's crazy? Listen, Kevin Feige and Marvel, I know y'all watching, so I'm gonna just say it. Y'all watching. Listen,
We appreciate
y'all making it harder for us, bro. This is our podcast. This is what we love to talk about, is Above the Multiverse. Yeah, we talk about all other movies, but Marvel is the main one. So when you start messing stuff up, we are lost, bro. We don't know what to do. Like,
and we look dumb. We were all like coming up with theories, and then people are gonna be like, "What
I
happened
want
to
to
that?"
talk about freaking Scar, freaking
the
Hulk's son, bro.
yes,
like, where
dude.
is he?
World War Hulk.
Bro,
Look around,
bro.
bitch.
Like, come on,
Hulk stuff,
Like,
man.
we want to talk about this, bro, and it's so all over the place, bro. And it's like, and it'd be one thing if it was like a couple of years, bro. This has been 7 years,
Yeah.
bro. Legit, bro. Like, where's Shuri at? You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, where's bro? We already told you guys you should have recast Black Panther. Love freaking Chadwick Boseman. R.I.P. bro. But like, just
should've got-
recast. Damson Idris is the best option, I think.
Jonathan Majors for Black Panther.
Dude,
That'd be crazy. That'd be fucking crazy,
Dude, and
dude.
the craziest part. This is the craziest part
Talk
of it
about it,
all.
talk about
This
it.
is the craziest part of it all. Marvel, you're in the multiverse. us so you can do
Whatever,
literally
yeah.
whatever you want.
That's
bro,
so
you just
true.
don't listen to us, bro.
Yeah.
God, bro, like you can literally do whatever you
red
want.
tape
Like
politics.
Black Panther, like you could be like, okay, well, Michael B. Jordan is a huge hit. Let's just change him to be Black Panther. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because you killed off Killmonger. Like it's so many things you
Then
can
where do
bro.
we see him as? Oh, he came back in
as-
Black Panther
yeah.
2, but
in the ancestral plane.
But imagine him coming back as Black Panther, dude.
Yeah.
Maybe they're saving that for Secret Wars or
Secret
something.
Wars, yeah.
But that was like a mind blowing moment.
Yeah.
That for us at least, I would lose my mind if he came back and he was good.
Yeah.
And like he's like the Black Panther of his universe,
Yeah,
and you know Chadwick was the bad one or something. Like
Yeah.
I don't know, that'd be crazy, dude.
Yeah. I think you know what's crazy. I think that you guys should have listened to Eric Voss.
Yes.
Eric Voss had one theory where he was like, just kill this universe and start over.
Yep.
Kill this 616 thing and be done with it and literally start fresh. Which I feel like they're gonna do probably after Secret Wars, but like they should have did it after when did he say that? I think he
Too
said
many
that.
far-reaching projects and never like nothing, no plan for them to come back together. You know what I mean? That's the thing.
It's like literally at a music video saying to be continued and never finishing the music video.
Which happens all the time.
All the time, bro. All the time, bro. It's like to be continued. Like, all right, and then, dude, it's still.
If you're gonna do to be continued for a music video, drop it the next day or next week, dude. You do not do a whole 2 years.
I might get canceled for this, but it's 2024, bro. I'm still waiting for Same Girl music video part 2.
Same music video part 2.
Bro, that music video was awesome, and then freaking R. Kelly was like, to be continued. Like, bro, like. What happens next, bro? What are you doing? him and freaking Usher like was going. It's a part 2. It's a to be continued. And
Did they
it's
ever make it? They never made another song
finished
together.
it,
Or
no.
never put it.
They never finished. They never. I mean, that song was dope. That song was really good. You know.
We'll
sorry.
see what happens to Usher. Maybe he ends up in jail and then they make a collabo. You know? Like, who knows nowadays? Whoever's your favorite person, whoever seems like the nicest person, they're gonna go down. So.
Damn, bro. Yeah, man. But yeah. Anyways, man. MarveL, man. I mean, the craziest part is you got cult followers in us. I mean, because I'm not going anywhere, but it's just like it's kind of it's kind of hurtful, bro. Like it's like, dang, bro, what are you doing? But we're talking crazy.
No, I mean it's true. But you know, there's a good direction. That's all that matters, right? We got some good stuff happening. I think with the Fantastic Four, they showed a Fantastic Four trailer at the Comic-Con and it leaked, and I saw parts of it. And it looked dope, and they showed Galactus looking through a window, and it looked fucking crazy. And it's like the 1960s, and it's futuristic 1960s, and it's just, I think it's gonna be dope. I think it will possibly introduce Doctor Doom. It's gonna introduce for sure Galactus and maybe hopefully Silver Surfer. I think Silver Surfer's in it, so I think it's gonna be dope, dude. And it's gonna be like in the 60s, so it's gonna have a time period like thing. It's gonna be cool. Somehow they're gonna get sucked into the MCU main thing. You know, it's gonna be sick.
Man, my brain right now is just thinking about
that's gonna be
how
cool.
important Loki season 1 was and how it ended, and like so this guy controls everything, and we're just gonna forget about that.
Yeah, we're not going back to that for a while.
Like, hey, this guy controls everything. But you know, forget it. You could have recasted him.
If that's the case though, is that the same thing with like House of Dragons, right? Which I want to talk about before we leave off this podcast. House of Dragons. There's one more episode left after this one that we just watched. There's so much story left to tell.
They're gonna leave us on crazy cliffhanger. Yeah,
and
crazy.
How many years do we have to wait for that next season?
Probably like 3,
2 or 3 years. So like, it's the same thing, dude. It's like maybe we shouldn't watch these shows. Maybe we should just wait till like it's like been 10 years and then we're like right, like video games. Like the way I treat video games, people will talk about video games and be like, "This is the dopest thing," right? The reason. Like people would talk about it, and I want to play like Spider-Man when it first came out. I'm like, I really want to get it. Well, actually, Spider-Man was the only one that I really got. But other games that I always really wanted, I was like, I'll wait. And I'll wait till it's like $20, and it's been 10 years, and the game already came out, and everyone says it's one of the best games ever, and I'm like, all right, cool, now I'll play it, right? I'm just starting to play Red Dead Redemption 2. And I was like, this is actually a pretty cool game. But it's actually kind of... the beginning is exhausting, dude. Just give me just something happening. Have you played Red Dead Redemption?
Yeah, I think I didn't finish because of the beginning.
It's so exhausting. I don't want to go back to it because I'm just like, oh my god, okay, I'm picking up cans and shit. Like, what are we doing here?
Yeah.
Let me go into the city Wild Wild West style and go do some shit. But anyways, it's like maybe we should just wait and just because like everything's taking forever, dude. Everything takes forever to happen, and I know some people who are like that, who are like Rigo won't watch it until like the season's done, right? Because he doesn't want to be until the series is done.
That's great though.
Yeah,
because that's what happened with Game of Thrones for me.
Yeah.
And I came in right as season 8 was ending, and it was honestly perfect, even though it wasn't the best ending, but it was dope because I got to watch every single one. And then also I just watched a few Apple TV shows, and they were already done, and it was amazing because I'd have been pissed if I had to sit there and be like, damn, wait for next week. But yeah, man, I don't know, man. I'm pissed off.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
House of the Dragons, man.
Let's talk about House of the Dragons though, because that episode last night, I really liked it, dude.
Hey, listen, go back to like three House of the Dragons episodes. Oh no, three episodes ago. I said Hugh was gonna be. Yeah, I said that. No one else. I didn't see no freaking theories. I didn't see Screen Crush. So. Well, I didn't watch the book. I didn't see the book. I didn't see Screen Crush. I didn't see New Rock Stars. Nobody's talking about Hugh, and I knew Hugh was gonna be. He had to be something. Cause like, why you focus on the small folk right here? Like,
he's the main one telling the story about how his daughter died.
He had to be, bro. He had to be. And no, because Olaf was the one, and I didn't think. I thought he was just playing around when he was talking about, I'm a Targaryen. I thought it was just a joke or whatever, you know. But then Hugh is different. Hugh wasn't doing that. He was just trying to provide for his family. So that's what I'm saying. When I saw him pull up, I was like, yes, he is. And then it got to a point where I'm like, damn, is he gonna die actually? And then he's like, oh, come on! And then I was like, yeah, my nigga Hugh got a dragon in his mud, nigga. My nigga Hugh got a dragon, and it's up, nigga.
This show is catered for an audience like you because you're like in it so deep right now with this, and like there's things that are gonna happen because people who read the book are already like, oh, that's cool, I know it's gonna happen. But for you, me too. But I also watch like spoiler stuff, so I like right.
I don't need no spoilers because I need to know, like, you know what I mean. And then so if you didn't watch the whole thing, sorry if we're ruining it for you guys.
No, it's all good. We do that. We're reviewing it. That's what we do. That's what we do on this podcast.
But the basis of this episode was Rhaenyra was looking for anybody that had an ounce of Targaryen blood, sent it out to the city. This is one of my favorite episodes, actually. So I was like, yo, I was on edge the whole time. I was waiting to talk about this. But yeah, so she sent notice to everybody, like, yo, we looking for anybody with Targaryen blood.
Perfect.
Come through to Dragons. What's it called? Dragonstone. Come through, and then you know what I'm saying. You could either
I didn't get that part. I didn't get that part at first when she was sending out like the notice to go recruit people.
Oh, yeah.
I kind of didn't get it until like after everyone showed up.
Man,
I was like, oh, okay,
I'm so in it that I knew because Jace was like, he was all sad about him being
a bastard.
Yeah. He's like, please don't do this. And she was like, I don't know what she said, but she's like, I got to. And that nigga walked out, and I was like, oh yeah, she about to go get these niggas, bruh.
Yeah.
So that's why I was like, okay, it's gotta be Hugh. And then then she told them, y'all niggas could die. You know what I'm saying? Or you could be immortal in their world, or whatever the thing is. And them niggas pulled up. And shout out to Oath. I didn't know Oathie was gonna be. I thought he was gonna die.
Really?
I thought that nigga was gonna die for real. Because he was talking crazy, and then he was all nervous of going, and then now he's like, I'm thinking like, oh damn, he was just talking out his butt, like he was just drinking and didn't care. So yeah, everybody pulled up. It's a lot more going on, but this is the main part of the episode.
The most important part.
Everybody pulled up. And she was like, "This is it." When she got
the dragon behind her,
yeah,
dude,
that dragon was crazy. That dragon was crazy, bro.
That shit was such a good shot. That was such a cool shot, dude.
You know what's crazy? You know what's also crazy too is what they're doing with Rhaena. Yo, that dragon about to get that dragon. Yeah. It's about to go crazy.
Bela or Rhaena? Yeah, Rhaena. Bela's the older one. Rhaena's the younger one. Yeah, okay.
Rhaena is about to get this big dragon, bigger than Vhagar, and it's up and it's stuck. I already know. I mean, they're setting it up. I pray that we see that dragon at least before the end of the episode next week.
Oh, that'd be great.
Hopefully we see the dragon.
They have to pay that off. They have to pay it off, like, of her walking and finding it at least.
Yeah.
Maybe not. Maybe he just her seeing it and, like, you see the scope of it and we're just like, what the fuck, right?
Yeah.
That's all we need. That's all we need.
Yeah.
And that's so easy to do. I mean, not easy to do. It's probably a lot of
VFX. But yeah, man. At the end of the day,
Wait, what you were gonna say? You were like on a good point. You were saying that you were talking about how like she had everyone pulled up to the dragon, and then the scene where the dragon were like they were about to like go test to see if they can get the dragon. Then the dragon just news rock stars did a great job pointing this out. How the other dragon that they show burn the two guys earlier in the season, he kind of you saw him like build up his fire, and then it was like poof.
Yeah.
Where this dragon, when he it was no warning. It was just like a
oh yeah, he just went crazy.
he just burned the fuck
he went
out
crazy.
of like 5 people,
went crazy, dude.
And it was crazy. He just burned like 5 people alive. And to him, he's probably to the dragon. He's probably just like, "Oh, is this dinner? Like, you guys bring me food?" Like, Reina is probably like, or Renera knows him, has a connection with him, and he sees her as like the person who brings her food, right? So she sees him, go, "Cool, I recognize you. You're part of the family." And then all these other people come up, and he's like. Chomp? Like, what are we doing? Cooking dinner right now? You
crazy.
probably did the barbecue. Right?
Nah, that's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy, man. And then, man, she told them niggas, "Hey, y'all chose this. This is how it was." It's the coldest line is like, she was done with her speech, and she was like, "It's up to the dragon now," and walks out, bro. Like, yeah, that's like the coldest thing. It's like, it's up to the dragon now. Niggas is like, you know what I mean? Like they, you know what I mean? Like they just sit there. Like shout out to the dude who started it and wanted to do it first.
Yeah,
that joint is crazy, bro.
He had the least to lose. Let's be real. If you guys watch it, you'll know why.
Yeah,
he had the least to lose.
Yeah,
but for sure that dude got roasted alive. I guess when they were filming it, did you watch the thing or I don't? Oh, it's because I watched New Rockstar's breakdown yesterday. That was dope. When they were filming it, I guess they had at one point 16 people on fire on set. Like you see the behind the scenes thing of it, of them like getting lit on fire and all this stuff, and it was insane, dude. Like because they actually like light people on fire on set.
Damn.
And they had like wearing like melted armor already with like protective face masks that are like already look like they're burnt.
Damn.
So they can be right there doing stuff like
crazy.
that. And they did a scene where like I guess 16 people were lit on fire at once for one of the scenes.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
bro.
so in real practical live like shots, you know, so it was really cool.
Yeah, man, it was
really
dope.
cool.
It was dope, man. And then everybody was kind of getting roasted and killed and stepped on and eaten, and it was just like that was it was a contained scene, but like it was so much happening, bro.
Yeah.
Like. And they showed like, dude, the dragon just looks real, bro. It looks like an animal. It looks like a real animal that is in real life. Like the way that they're filming it and the way they show it, and it just looks so dope to me. And then, anyways, man.
Wait, no, on that point, before you go to move to the next thing, the dragons. Another thing that New Rockstars pointed out with the dragons too is like, are we their pets? You know what I mean? Like in the beginning opening scene where it starts off with Renera and her dragon and Alex and his dragon, right? Alex, right? Adam and his dragon, and it's like they show the shot and it's like them with their weapons right behind them, right? As they said that they wanted to make it look like the old western scenes where it's like the two guys facing off with their weapons in their holster, and it's like almost like the dragons are in their holster. But New Rockstars pointed out, Eric Voss, he was saying, or is it that the dragons are here with their two little annoying pets doing little small roars? So like the two dragons are the ones talking and figuring out what's going on, but these two humans are just there like as their pets, you know, and they're just like chilling.
Yeah.
So it's almost like the dragons are communicating too, you know, like who knows what they're saying and what they're doing and what kind of war they have and what kind of beef they have, and because at the end of the day, like it really is up to the dragons, dude. Like they're not like, yes, they claim them and ride them and stuff, but who's to say that like if at any moment those dragons could be like, dude, fuck you, and throw you off the,
that literally happened with Luke when
with Vagar.
Aemon, he couldn't stop the dragon
during this episode. Okay, the ending of this episode,
bro.
Can we talk about this real quick,
bro? Renera looks so cold, bro. She walked out like, nigga, what?
Yeah, that was sick, dude.
And then you see the other dragon. It's like, yo, that was so.
Yeah, that was one
like,
of the dopest scenes.
For me, dog, that was like such a turn because it made What did I see? Was it Screen Crush? Or maybe I didn't watch New Rockstars.
Yeah, maybe.
Because they were like, this is the first time Eamon was scared.
Oh, I didn't see that. But
Bro,
yeah.
I think that was Screen Crush. I don't know
you must watch the Screen Crush one, and I watched the New Rockstars as well.
But that was the first time bro was scared because he was like, no, Vagar, no. And then
Yeah, he was trying to get him to turn.
Yeah, like, nigga, you about to
Dude,
die.
like, we're not about to, like,
you about to die.
No, because the thing about that too is not even that Vagar's gonna die. It's like Vagar probably thinks like, I can take these guys, I don't give a fuck. But he knows that I'm just on your back, dude. Like I will get destroyed if anyone attacks you. I'm dead, dude.
Facts.
You know, so he's like, fuck, like get out of here.
Which one was it? Was it the one that Hugh got that he said is that Rhaenyra said is the second biggest?
I think
to Vagar that they know, obviously.
I think so.
Okay, so they didn't really show the depth of how big he was behind. You see him behind, but I want to see him close to Vagar. Like close to Vagar, you know what I'm saying? Dude, please, man, please. Sunday, I just need to see that dragon. I need to see the big one.
I know. Whoa,
I know he won't see it next to Vagar. That would be that would give away all next season. So I just need to see what it looks like.
Dude, it's gonna be crazy, man. I think it's gonna be insane to see, and man, I hope they show it. I feel like they have to, right? It's gonna be probably one scene. That's all we need. They have to resolve that. Her little walking off and running away, checking out for a dragon. Which I don't know how no one noticed her, but leaving. But it is what it is.
I honestly, hey. Man, knowing freaking House of the Dragon, they'll cater to us and have her pull up
on the dragon.
On the dragon to Rhaenyra, and then
with the kids, like or something.
Yeah, not with the kids. They're gone. They're gone.
Pentos or Pentos, whatever.
I feel like that would be a thing. I feel like that would be a thing. Maybe that's the ending of this one. I feel like because who's gonna die? Who's gonna die in this episode? There's nobody.
Christian Cole.
That would be amazing. That would be amazing.
Fucking kill that motherfucker.
Actually, yeah, because Eamon would still have Otto. Otto's coming back. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, Otto's definitely coming back
one of these days. So yeah, Christian Cole could die. Get him out of here.
Yeah, there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on, and there's a lot to resolve in this. I guess that's what's crazy is there's so much left with this story. I feel like, and yet we don't feel like we're even touching the surface with it. So nothing's happened.
Bro,
so I think there's gonna there'll be a big battle next season.
House of the Dragon is the best show ever made, bro. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I don't care
Better
what
than
you
Game
say.
of Thrones?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because my girl sister asked us like, "Oh, is it better than Game of Thrones?" And me and Kat both said, "I think Game of Thrones is better."
Nah.
But this is dope.
This is different, bro. When you hit me with an episode like that, bro.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
I'm like, Yo,
the dragons at the end were the best part of the whole thing. That was so sick.
Dope,
I mean, that scene with Hugh getting his dragon and stuff, and like that scene was dope. Yeah. But then also at the end when they have their dragons and like that whole scene with Rhaenyra.
Even Oath, I thought he was gonna die.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna die too. But I mean, I didn't think he was gonna die. I thought he was. I knew he was gonna get a dragon. I was just kind of like, I don't know if he's like worthy of a dragon, dude.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because he went to King's Landing all recklessly, and I thought that was just him being stupid.
Yeah, me too.
And then I'm pretty sure Rhaenyra set that up. But like, yo, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's so bad.
A dragon that you didn't know about.
She knew that nigga was coming with Vagar. I was like,
yep. Which is crazy though, because
she said, nigga, what? she said, nigga, what? What, Amy? What you want to do, nigga? That's crazy, bro. Rhaenyra's one of them. Rhaenyra's a thug, bro. Rhaenyra's a thug.
But also just risk this guy's life going in there and her dragon because they have scorpions and stuff, dude. They're ready for that. And what if he's out there with Vagar?
And that fool doesn't even know how to ride, so it's like you did risk a lot. But that's movie magic at that point. Yeah. It's movie magic at that point.
But it was great, man. That was a great episode, and that was cool. But next week is the finale, guys, and it's gonna be fucking amazing.
Yeah.
And I don't know what else there is to watch other than fucking House of Dragons.
I've been watching a lot of Apple TV movies, so I'll put you on. What's our thing called? Suggestion? What was it?
Rec Room.
Rec Room. All right, so I'll put y'all on.
Chilling in the Rec Room. This
to
is
a couple of Apple TV shows. First is you're gonna like the second one a lot. I'm gonna put you on the second one. The first is Presumed Innocent, which Jake Gyllenhaal freaking kills, and it's twist after twist after twist, and then the last twist is like, It's a jaw dropper. It's so freaking good, bro. Presumed Innocent. I was hooked, and I got hooked. I got put on it by just a shout out to some random TikToker. He didn't even have a lot of followers. I don't even remember his name, and I think it was like 1 like on it. And like he was talking about it. I was like, that sounds pretty interesting. I like Jake Gyllenhaal, anyways. You know what? I ain't got nothing to watch. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna watch it. Watched it. Instantly got hooked, bro. Damn. It's about a lawyer who they say he killed another lawyer. That's all I'm gonna say because I don't want to spoil too much. Now, the second one, Dree, is just up your alley because it has to do with what's going on in Marvel. I don't want to talk too much about it because I don't want to ruin it. Hold on.
What is it called?
It's called Dark Matter.
Oh, okay. Before you even get into it, so Matt. Shout out to my homie Matt. He doesn't watch the podcast, but I will send you this clip so you can like get your little shout out. Matt has been putting me onto this book. He read this book like 3 years ago. Okay. For Dark Matter, and read it and said it was the book.
Oh no, but is it like the movie though?
Yes. Listen, is it a show or is it a movie?
This is a show. It's a show. Yes. 10 or 8 seasons.
So Matt had the book. He told me to read it. He said it's the best, like one of the best books he read. He told me to read it, gave it to me, and I started reading it, and I never finished it. Like I read like the first like chapter, and then I just put it down. I never read it back. And he's been asking me to. He's like, dude, they're gonna make a TV show about it. You should watch it. Like it's gonna be good. And then the show came out, and he's like, have you watched it? Have you watched it? Have you watched it? And I'm like, no, I haven't watched it. It's on Apple TV. Dude. I don't watch it, And so he's been telling me about it over and over again. But now you're telling me about it too. I'm like, fuck, dude. Okay, go ahead.
I'm gonna because I don't want to spoil it.
I already kind of know a little bit about it, but
what do you know? What do you know?
What
do you know?
I know it's kind of multiversal kind of thing, right?
Oh, all right.
But it's like a guy.
Damn, that sucks. So you should know. You should know that it's multiversal. Because I feel like that is a cool
twist.
Yeah, and then it gets deeper into that.
Yeah.
Damn it! I'm sad that you know that.
I kind of read the book already though.
Oh, okay.
Well, not read the book. I read just like the first chapter.
Oh, okay. Well,
and Matt told me like what's going on because there's more than that. Like, have you already finished it?
I finished it. Yeah,
the whole thing.
Yeah, I finished it.
There's no other episode or series or season.
Oh no. So it ended on okay. We could build another season.
Okay. Yeah. So So it's just getting started then.
It was great, dude. I had a really at first I was like, damn, dude, what the hell? Like, it's kind of slow. But I didn't understand what was happening. And then now that I finished everything, I'm like, dude, I can't believe I
So you have to watch it again.
Yeah, I can't believe I thought I almost didn't finish this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was really good. It was really good, man.
Okay. Yeah, Matt's been telling me about it. So shout out Colossal. Do your thing. All right. Yeah. I mean, I don't have any recommendations. Go see Deadpool. I haven't even watched anything this week. I think I went to Knott's Berry Farm though. And I got this. Cool, I got this cool hat that says "Dog Person" with Snoopy on it. Actually, my girl got it for me because I was sweating like a motherfucker and it was hot outside and I didn't have a hat and I was dying and I put sunscreen on but I was fucking dying. And
that's why you go to Disneyland. They have
first off,
they have the sprays.
Knott's is way better than Disneyland. Disneyland sucks, dude. Disneyland sucks. You can't get on any rides.
Disneyland,
it's terrible.
Annual pass holder right here.
I will say this, okay. We went. I had one of the best times at Knott's that I've ever had with my girl and her sister and her brother, her brother-in-law and my nephew or her nephew, right? And dude, bro, we went on all these different rides and it's cool going on a ride with people who have never experienced it, right? Like my girl's brother-in-law, he really likes roller coasters and stuff, and he hasn't been there since the 80s.
Oh, dang.
So he went on Silver Bullet, he went on a few different rides, but Silver Bullet, if you guys know Knott's Berry Farm, Silver Bullet and Ghost Rider are like the two best rides, and they're the two best rides. And he was going around and we kind of were taking it slow, right? We were got there early, we were kind of going, and the cool thing is you can go around the whole park, you can go to different things, you're like, okay, we've seen the whole thing, now where do we go? Let's go do this ride, let's do that, let's wait in line for this. And the longest you wait in line is not that long, right? Ghost Rider, 2-hour wait, which is crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But we went on they went on some rides. We went on the log ride, that was fun, right? Stuff like that. And this is cool. they go on this ride, Pony Express, where you're like on a little horse and it's fast, but, it's, small, but it's short, right? It's cool.
Pony Express.
It's cool. It's fun. You're like you sit on it like you sit on a horse and like you go and
that's
you're
such a funny name though.
yeah, Pony Express. Like you're going to deliver to the mail, dude.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we go on those, and I'm like, dude, if you thought that was cool, like, we have to go on Silver Bullet. And they're like, oh, I don't know. I'm like, dude, I'm telling you, we have to go on Silver Bullet. You're gonna love it. If you like that, if you think that's exhilarating and that's fun, we have to go on Silver Bullet, man. I'm telling you. So her nephew, he's never been on a roller coaster before, and he was brave. He wanted to go. Like, he was upset because we're like, his aunties were both saying, like, I don't know if he should go or not. I'm like, I think he could handle it. Like, I'm telling you guys, like, if I didn't think he could handle it, I wouldn't, like, let him go on it. But I like that ride. It's fun. Like, you feel safe, you're comfortable, you're good. It's extreme, but it's fun, and you can handle it. It's smooth, it's newer, right? So they're like, okay, if Adrian says it's okay, then and thinks you can handle it, we'll let him go on it. So he was hyped, dude, because he's only like 10, I think. Yeah. He barely made the height requirement, you know? But he gets on, he puts it on, he was hyped, and I was like, you ready, bro? And he's like, yeah, give me high fives and stuff. And then we go. Dude, this dude's smiling, this dude's happy. He's like, oh my God, that was the greatest thing ever. Mind you, also, my girl's brother-in-law, he's like, that was fucking sick, brother. That was so sick. Like, I can't believe, like, oh my God, that was dope. And I was like, okay, if you like that, let's go on Ghost Rider, because that's cool, that's fun, that's a great roller coaster. But Ghost Rider is like shit. It feels like it should be illegal. I don't know if you've been on Ghost Rider.
Nah.
Oh my God, dude.
Nah.
It's a wooden roller coaster, and it's like one of the fastest wooden roller coasters or something. It's so fast and so crazy and so intense, and you feel every little like every little bump, like as you're going, and you're going so fast. I honestly forgot how extreme it is and how fast it is. I kept telling them, like, we have to go on this one. Like, it's so dope, bro. It builds up the adrenaline, the stuff. Like, you have to go on this one if you're gonna go. But it was a 2-hour wait, so we're like, fuck it. He really wants to go on one. If you go on one, his girl too, my girl's sister, was saying the same thing. Like, she's like, go, if you're gonna go on one ride, you have to go on Ghost Rider. Like, that's the one. So we end up waiting in line for 2 hours, bro. So long. It was funny because these two dudes in front of me, one of them reminded it was like something that you would say, but you know how people in line play heads up? Yeah. There was these two black guys with their girlfriends right in front of us, like younger dudes, but like just fly, right? Like had like style, and they were brothers. And they kept talking. They were having fun and stuff, playing heads up. But she put like they were doing animals, and the word was goat. And he's like, LeBron James is this. And she's like, go. And he's like, she know. But it was so funny, dude. The way he said it,
that's what I would say.
Yeah, it was so funny. Like, as soon as it came up, he's like, LeBron James is this. And then she's like, go. And he's like, all right, yep. I was dying, dude. I was dying. But yeah, so the line was kind of entertaining because stuff like that was happening, right? But it was also annoying and loud and just fucking like long and waiting for a line. Like 2 hours in a line is crazy.
Yeah,
dude.
it's crazy. Yeah.
So, but when we got on there, I kept telling him, I'm like, dude, it's worth it. Trust me, it's worth it. Just, I know it sucks, but we'll make it through. And when we get there, it's gonna be perfect, bro. And so we finally get there. Get on the ride. He's like yelling the whole entire time. It's just me and my brother-in-law, right? Technically, kind of thing. And he's just like, we're both like, he's yelling. He's like, whoa, fuck yeah, yes, like just going crazy, dude. Like going crazy, and I'm like, holy shit, this is intense, dude. It's so fast, dude. The drop is crazy. Yeah. The ride is fast. There's twists and turns. It's insane, and he had the best time ever, and he couldn't stop talking about it to the point that when we got home, we were eating In-N-Out, and he was watching Ghost Rider videos on YouTube.
Oh shit!
Yeah, and he's like, it doesn't do it justice. I'm like, I know. He's like, it doesn't do it justice,
that's
man.
Crazy. That's cool. That's good.
So had a great time. So my recommendation is go to Knott's Berry Farm, guys. Knott's Berry Farm is fun, and they have hella Pokemon routes there if you're trying to get your Pokemon Go on, because that's my other recommendation if you really want to know what I've been doing, what I've really been doing. Pokemon. I've been playing Pokemon Go nonstop. So
man, you know that girl I was talking about earlier? She does that. I was like, what the heck? She like put it up. I was like, what the heck?
It's a good chick.
And I was like, my homies put me on it. And she's like, you have it too? I was like, yeah, but I don't know what I'm doing. She's like, oh, I'm gonna show you.
Did she show you?
Yeah, she showed me she did like the little spin thing.
Yeah, you gotta do it. You don't really know Pokemon. I feel like, I don't know. I played just me as a kid, me growing up, me as a person. My very first thing that I ever had for games was a Game Boy with Pokemon Yellow. That was like my first game that I had, and I was addicted to it, dude. And I got blue, and I got red, and I got sapphire, and I got gold and yellow and brown and whatever, like every single color that they had, emerald, ruby, you know, all that stuff. So I have all of them. I've had every single Pokemon generation, and I've had every single Nintendo generation since Game Boy and Nintendo 64 and stuff. After that, every single one. So like I've been always onto Pokemon, and I know all the Pokemon for the most part. So this game, okay, I know who to catch. I know what I want.
Yeah.
I know who I'm trying to get. I know who I want to evolve. I know who I don't want to evolve.
I literally only turn it on when one of y'all say something.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, maybe I'll get more into it. But
it's good, bro. It's fun.
But yeah,
like,
man,
I've been killing it.
It's been an eventful week. I'm about to move next week, so that's gonna be cool.
Yep.
It's gonna be a lot of freaking.
Moving to a content house, basically.
Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, everything I do is gonna be like content, man. So now that I got my own space, so
that's gonna be dope. Yeah, I'm excited for that.
I'm about
for
to
you.
do everything I can with freaking content now.
I have nothing.
I'm gonna need that back though, bro. I gotta put that on my. I gotta put that on my wall.
Take it.
Gotta put that on my wall, man.
Yeah, take it.
That's the only poster I have though.
I have so much stuff that I haven't hung up because I'm like I need more room. So like yeah, take it please. Yeah.
I gotta get more stuff like that though.
Yeah, you gotta do what I.
Because I don't have.
What my house, what this room is for Hulk, yours needs to be for like Black Panther and like
Thor.
And Thor. Like, cause mine's like all black and green in here, right? So yours would be like the black and purple or the black. Yeah, I don't know. My shit's dope.
Yeah, you gotta go to more Comic Cons.
Yeah,
get out of Black Panther stuff.
Yeah, bro.
Sheesh. All right, man. Well,
but yeah, guys, it's been awesome. It's been a good week, man. It's like the news from Comic Con was crazy. The news from seeing Deadpool and the backlash and likes and dislikes and all that was crazy. And then also House of the Dragons, also crazy, right? So go play Pokemon Go. And if you are gonna play it, if you have a code, send me your code so I can add you as my friend on there because I need to exchange more gifts with people, and I only have myself and my other one friend right now. So I only have one friend, so I need more friends on Pokemon Go. So if you want to send me that'd be awesome. And yeah, otherwise next week, House of Dragons season finale.
Yeah, season finale.
Yeah,
man.
Can't wait. So we'll be here for that, guys. You already know what it is, what it do, what it be. I'm Adrian Blest. That is
Avery Harden.
Yep. And this is Above the Multiverse podcast, guys. We love you. Till next time.
Peace.